Let's try something very hard today. Can you pick up a piece of fruit and put it in your mouth directly? But be careful. Please don't put in your eyes or nose or forehead. Be very careful. It's very hard. Is it? No? Could you manage to do it? Yes? All of you? Yeah, of course it's easy to do. Even babies can do it without making any mistake. But now let's try this. Take an empty cup and put it on one side of your dining table and try to throw a small ball into it from the other side. Now tell me, could you do it? What? Some did, but some missed. It means it's not that easy to do. Yes, with lots of practice, you will get better in doing it. But you can never get perfect in it. You can miss sometimes, always. And now check your homework notebook. Did you do your homework? Oh, you did. Now please try hard, a very, very hard try, and throw your homework notebook very hard that it reaches right on the table of your teacher while you are still sitting at home. What? You are not even trying? Why? You know you can't do it. You can never be that strong or that precise. Oh, you know that. It means a few things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us control that we can do them perfectly without any mistake. Some other things we can't be perfect, but yes, we can get better in them with practice as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes them easy for us. But some other things we will never be able to do them no matter how much we try. So we have got no ability or control over them. Now, listen carefully. What was that? Birds chirping. What were they saying? You don't know? Why you don't know? As we have got no ability to understand what they were saying. But someone, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, gave this ability. Who was that someone? That was Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, who was given kingship by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this kingship was not any ordinary kingship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam control over the winds that the winds make to use him travel long distances. Guess what? In just one morning, he could do 1 month's journey, and one evening, another month's journey. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it easy for them that they can make anything out of copper, whatever they wanted. Then not only men, but also jinns used to obey Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, and they used to work for him. And whoever turned aside from his command, he was given punishment. Once Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, remembering favors of Allah, says to his people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us the language of birds, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clearly blessed us greatly. And big armies of jinns and men and birds used to gather for him in big, great, organized groups, and they were marching in the lands until they reach a valley of ants. One of the ants said, "O ants, enter your houses, lest Suleiman and his armies might crush you while they don't even know." But Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam could understand what that ant was saying. He smiled and his heart was full of gratitude towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave him all these abilities. He made dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make him more and more grateful for the favors Allah has done to him and to his parents, and to make him do good so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with him. He makes dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters him in his mercy and make him from the good ones. Look children, Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, he is remembering his Rabb back again and again. Whatever crosses his mind, whatever he sees, what he can remember is his Rabb. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam was given so much power, so much that no one ever has been given before in this world. And look at this dua. He makes dua as if he is in great need of Allah's mercy. Why was he so humble? As he was very clear that whatever he has got is actually from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah made all this possible for him. Exactly the same way, whatever we are able to do, it is our Rabb, Allah Al Malik, who gave us the ability to do so. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leaves us, we have no value, no worth. So, to be of some good value, we should behave like what we actually are. We are slaves of our Rabb, who is the King, Al Malik. And always remember, he is very kind King. But if someone starts thinking of himself very highly, like Fir'aun, then he cannot be away from punishment of Allah for long.
إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون.
His command is only when he intends a thing that he says to it, Kun, and it is. So exalted is he, in whose hand is the realm of all things, and to him you will be returned.